Now I'd like to introduce State Representative Dan Stewart from right here in Columbus, who really takes a back seat to no when it comes to his support on this issue. He was among the very first to see the big picture and to understand how slots legislation can help not only Ohio agriculture, but many other important Ohio programs. Representative Stewart.
Thank you. Good morning. I am State Representative Dan Stewart, and I'm proud to represent the area that Scioto Down resides in. And I see a lot of folks from there. You know, this is an important day because you have an opportunity to tell your story. I think part of the problem that we've had in this state, maybe it's been muddied by some of the past legislative and ballot initiatives, is your story. The stories of horsemen and farmers and agriculture. I think there's a problem, a disconnect, that people associate a lot of these issues with other ballot initiatives in the past, as opposed to helping agriculture, helping the horse industry, helping those people in Ohio who work in this industry. And I think it's important for you to tell your tale. I often say that the two ways you affect members of the General Assembly are through the purse strings and the heartstrings. And I think you have the ability to do both today. You have a way to rebuild Ohio's economy, help us in a way that, frankly, we have no other choice. There is nothing big enough to help fill the gaps in Ohio's budget. We've closed mental health hospitals. We've laid state workers off. There isn't anything except for perhaps raising taxes, and I'm not sure that's a good idea in this economy, that brings the kind of money that this industry can bring. And people forget about that trickle-down effect. Oftentimes, legislators don't know that purses go towards helping passport seniors staying in their homes. They forget or don't know that dollars go to county fairs, that we can help improve the racetracks in those areas and help 4-H and rebuild grandstands. They forget that farmers grow feed to feed the horses, that people sell trucks to the horsemen. It can spread these dollars out, and people forget about that. And it's your job, in a friendly and persuasive way, to share your story. This isn't about a couple of big owners. This is about hundreds, thousands of Ohioans who rely on this industry, who can help rebuild this industry. We once were the third largest horse-producing state in the country, and I don't know where we are, but we're way, way down now. People are going other places. Keep these dollars in Ohio. And you see today a broad coalition of support. When you have State Representative Dan Stewart, you know, a West Side working class blue collar guy that's worked in organized labor, sitting here with my good friend Senator Seitz, an attorney from Cincinnati, a conservative area. When we come together on these issues, you know we are coming to a solution to help Ohio farmers, Ohio horsemen, and the state of Ohio.
I won't be long. Good afternoon. It is great to see you all here today. How many of you are from my district? All right, way to go, way to go. I am Raymond Pryor, and I am the state representative for the 85th House District, which is Fayette, all of Fayette County, most of Ross County, and the western half of Pickaway County. I come here as a proud resident of that part of the state where the horse industry is important, not just to our economy, but as a tradition. I also come here as a state representative representing the 85th District, which includes the counties I mentioned. The horse industry is important to us down in my district, and I am here to support you in the cause that you come here for today. And thank you so much for coming here to talk to the legislature and to inform them of your cause, inform them of your plight, and to help bring this state of Ohio back around, and the horse industry, the racing industry, back around to where it should be. You know, Midland Acres is probably the biggest horse industry in the state. Or I guess it is the biggest horse farm in the state. And I've gotten to know the folks over at Midland Acres, and I know how important the horse industry is to them and racing is to them. I know that the purses at the racetracks support farm extension services, 4-H, the purses at the fairgrounds, and I know that we need to revitalize this and bring it back to the state of Ohio and make Ohio #1 in the horse industry and racing in the state of Ohio.